Good morning, all folks. Well, this is where we parked up last night. Today is the first leg of our journey, and we're going to head off towards Inverary. It's a place I've been to before. There's a lovely castle there. There's a nice park up there, and we shall see what we can find along the way. So we're going to have a little detour. I've decided to take us on a little tour of the Falls of Fallac. I have been there before, but last year I lost all of my photographs of the waterfall, so I thought I'd take you back there today and we shall explore the area again, get some more photos and put some photos up for you to enjoy and show you all of the details that I do to get a decent shot of the waterfall. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Okay folks, here we are at the Falls of Fallac. Rambo, this way, on the Falls of Fallac car park. That's a very smart green van, isn't it? I think that's a tyre hanging off the edge there. Oh no, it's his levelers. I thought you got a tyre hanging off it. Let me show you the Falls of Fallac, look. There you go. No, not really. This is what I hate to see, look. Litter everywhere. Everywhere you look, there's toilet roll. And that's a right bugbear of mine. Everywhere you go, there's bog roll. And it's the camper vans that get the blame for it. And it's not the camper vanners. Anyway, let's get back to enjoying ourselves. This is a pleasant little walk down here. Just pan you round, you can just about see some white water down in them rocks there. It's lovely round here though. Again, all them twisted and contorted trees. Lovely. Right, let's catch up with that bloody dog of mine again, who's being his usual pain in the backside. Anyway, we are going to see if we can get some shots of this waterfall. So, I've got to remember how to set the shutter speed and everything for the waterfall, because I haven't taken the waterfall shot for quite some time now, and unless I take things all of the time, I do forget. I'm like everyone, I suppose, but the older I get, the more I forget. Anyway, I'm going to switch you off now until we get a bit nearer to the fall. So here we are at the Falls of Fallac. I've got the camera set up. Just bring you around to that. There we go. On a tripod again. So I'm going to set the camera up. I'm going to get the photo. And then I'm going to try and get some of these rocks in so there's a bit of foreground interest. Anyway, I'll be back to you soon. It's a beautiful waterfall, isn't it? This is what fills up, I believe this is what fills up Loch Lomond, but I will confirm that a little bit later on when we get down to it. Just want to show you these little interesting features that I've found. Let's turn you around here. Look at that. Isn't that clever? It's like a post hole's been there. It's like it's been drilled out, but I don't think it has. There's several of them. If I spin you around there, there's another one down there. I think that's just natural erosion. Lovely. I'll take you back up to the waterfall from down here, look. That's a pretty view, isn't it? Lovely. A bit of a Norwegian reminder. Just noticed driving down here all of the snow sticks at the side of the road. They're put in, well, in Norway they're put in during September time ready for the snow season. I don't know when they put these in, but I guess these will be in now until about March, April time. They may never take them out, I don't know, but the reason they're there is to show where the road is. It's to show where the gritters where to grit and the snow ploughs where to plough. Otherwise they could end up going off the road because nothing else would distinguish the road and the countryside around it. Okay, here we are. This is the start of Loch Fyne. It's quite a pretty area. We're going to have a walk down to this place called Fyne Ales. See what that's all about, as we've got nothing else to do this afternoon. Haha! Because the park up we were going to, where we were going to do the drone playing around, unfortunately is no longer a park up. There's been signs put up saying private road, private drive, private everything. I don't believe any of it because it's not a private road. Anyway, I don't want to upset anyone. So we came away and we've come to here, which is quite spectacular actually. I'm going to turn you around. There's the main road. See the main road, and you can see the mountains in the distance, and you can see how fast the river's flowing down here. Look at that. I'll just put you down there a little bit. Look at that. It's amazing. This bridge has got lots of carvings on it, look. People over the years have carved their names in it, the usual stuff. You know, I love you and that lasts forever and it never does, but there we go. That's just me being Mr. Cynical as usual. So, yes, right, let's have a wander up to Fyne Ales, the farm brewery and tap shop. Right, little excursion for Rambo. So, sun's out. It's getting on the hills up there, look. It's actually not out down here. But it's not too bad. It's, I wouldn't think it's much above 2 or 3 degrees, but I've got a nice body warmer on and I'm quite warm. And when I'm walking, I don't feel the cold anyway. So, there's a power station along here somewhere. I got a feeling that's probably a hydropower station. But it's a pleasant enough walk. Private parking. I'm glad I'm not on private parking. Oh, what have we got here? We've got a little sign. This is an interesting sign. I've come across one of these before. That says Basset Hound Crossing. There you go. It's a bit topsy-turvy. Right, come on. There's no Basset Hounds actually crossing, but there is a Rambo doing his usual and having a waz. Well, that sun's out down here now. That does make a difference. What a lovely little walk we got. Anyway, it's a private road, so there's no real cars up and down. I imagine there's the odd one or two. But not at the moment. We seem to have lost the dog. I'll give him a shout. Oh, he's here. He's here. Come on, boy. He's been on strike for the last couple of days. He keeps stopping walking. He doesn't want to go. It's because he's not been very well for a few days, but he's all right now. He'd lost his appetite and he'd got a bit of a dicky belly, and the vets gave him some Promax medication, and that seems to have done the job. So he's on the mend, but he's still a bit. He's not so keen on walking at the moment, but he'll get used to it. Look at that over there, look. Little river. Little stream coming down, look. It's nice, isn't it? Yeah. All going into the start of Loch Fyne here. We've only got 125 metres to be going. There's big signs down there saying getting no fishing. I wonder if that's because there's salmon in there. Look at that big crevice going down that mountainside. I bet they get some water in it when it's snow on the top there. It's not really one of the very high hills, mountains, more to the point. Not for around here anyway. Most of the high ones they've got a good cap of snow on them. I'll just keep going a bit. I'm rattling on. Most of this will probably be snipped out in the editing and you'll never even know that it was in there. That is the magic of editing. However, I'm not going to turn you off until I get to Loch Fyne. Until we get to find this brewery, Loch Fyne Brewery. I have to say this is a far cry from 2 days ago when I was driving through Glasgow. Oh, that was absolute murder. I don't think I've ever come across so many traffic lights in all my days. And you know what? When you get that sequence of catching them on red, that's the one I got. Red, red, red. Now, this looks a busy place. There's one car in the car park. So I'm going for it's closed. They have got some logs. You can see there. That should keep them going a while or two. 5 miles an hour. Oh, it's a live farm, look. There is farm buildings. Now I thought, there's a car coming and Rambo was behind me. I thought that these were brewing sheds, but they're clearly not. They are working farm buildings. Come on Rambo, come here now. I need to put him on a lead because it is a working farm. And we don't want to get either him or us in any bother. And trying to do this with cold hands is difficult. Right, sorry, I'm back with you. There you go. Well, we can't see a lot in there. I can't, to be honest. It's very dark. But here we go. Here we go. Right, Fyne Ales. Loch Fyne. Oh, wait a minute, there is a door open. And there's a lot of beer barrels. Looking around there. Oh. I can't see any bottles, but it's dog friendly in there. And there's 2 cars on the car park. There you go. So, Fyne Ales Farm Brewery open 7 days a week, 10 a.m. to 6, serving a selection of hot drinks, cakes, bar snacks, chili venison nachos and beer. Other drinks are available. It's dog friendly and card payment only, of which I don't have a card. So there you go. We only have Scash. Never mind. We'll give that a miss. Oh, come here. Legs up. Just want to show you in this trophy, look. Some crocus. It's the first of the crocus this year. There's even more in this one. Look in that one. There you go. Right, on that basis, I'm going to turn you off. Okay. Let's have a little look at what we got here. We've got some chicken, some red pepper, some broccoli, tender stem, some baby sweet corn, cashew nuts, pre-cooked basmati rice, and some sweet chili and garlic stir-fry sauce. So let's cook us up one of my famous stir sizzlers on the sizzle. Indeed, yes, we are on the sizzle. And just to make sure you're focus there, look. So first things first, the bit that I've forgotten, and I've also forgotten where it is, now I've remembered, is right, a little bit of oil in the pan. There we go, not too much, and that is some nice olive oil from Carrefour in France. Carrefour. So we turn on the sizzle. There we go. And we'll turn that up to full tilt. We'll give that oil a second or two to warm up whilst I get out a stirring implement. There we go. And while that's happening, I'm going to get hold of this chicken. As you can see, I'm not going to touch it because I've washed my hands, and I don't really want to get chicken juice all over me again. Okay, all right, let's see if we can get this chicken sizzling up a bit. I can hear it, but I don't know as you will. Get my mic a bit nearer to it. You've probably got a little picture of my face in there and all. Can you hear that now? I'm just going to turn my vent on up here, but I want the chicken pretty much cooked before I put my stir-fry vegetables in there, because one, I want to make sure that chicken is cooked. Two, I don't like my vegetables overcooked, and I guess that's all of it. While we're doing that, I'm just going to bludgeon up this, because it comes up when you buy this stuff, which is really good and it's not that expensive. But when you're in a camper van, I can tell you this: if you're boiling rice, all of that steam from that rice has got to go somewhere when you're boiling it. So I find these things invaluable. You can get them, I mean, I happen to buy mine from Aldi, but you can get egg fried rice, you can get ordinary long grain rice, you can get pilau rice, and this one of course is the basmati rice. I'm probably repeating myself. There we go. Right, that is definitely having a good old sizzle up now. The cashew nuts, we'll open them up, ready. They're not all going in, there's enough for about 4 or 5 meals in one of these bags, or if you like me, about 2 meals and a load of snacks. But apparently they're better than biscuits, so I'm led to believe. I won't open that yet, I'm just going to put that down there for the time being. Oh, there we go, we got a right old sizzle on, look. Definitely sizzling. Definitely. Of course, this is an induction hob, and it's an induction pan, an induction little stir-fry thing, and it says it will never stick. Yeah, we believe you. We believe you just because it says it does, or doesn't. I mean, it does it, because it will. That's why I'm keeping it moving. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is a good pan, and it generally doesn't stick that bad, but it will stick. One of the reasons it sticks is because, particularly with chicken, if it's got the skin on, it's full of fatty proteins, and it's the fatty proteins that tend to stick to the pan. So you have to keep it moving, and then it won't stick to the pan. I'm also giving it a bit of a scrub round. Alright, how are we doing? Alright, I reckon. Alrighty. Yeah, I think so. So I'm going to put a few nuts in there now, and these are cashew nuts. And all the good Chinese have cashew nuts in them. Little Rambo's just put his toy down by my feet. I think he's expecting something to happen from that. I think he's sadly mistaken. That I can tell him. So how's that looking? How is that looking, folks? Not bad at all, eh? So, now, I think my veggies have had probably enough. Right, bag of rice in there. There we go. That's that done. There we go. Now, that's got a good old sizzle on it. You can hear that. That is nice and hot. Ooh. That is nice and tasty. That is tonight's dinner, cooked and ready. Okay folks, that's a wrap for this week. We are off to Invercarry next week. We're going to do some shopping in Fort William, and we are going to go and visit some locks. It's a staircase locks called Mermaid Locks. We're going to have a good look around there. It's the start of the Caledonian Canal, and we'll end up on Loch Garry, I believe. So we'll see you next week. Hey guys, do me a favour, please subscribe and please like the video.